Hi guys, Zach here with another Command & Conquer Red Alert video. In this match I'm playing a free-for-all match with 3 other players on the map Arena Valley Extreme. I will be doing a Twitch stream tonight. I'll put the approximate time in the description. It'll only be approximate because I'm meeting some family today. I'm not sure what time I will be back, but I will get on at some point. My Twitch name is Zach the Reaper 1 and all the details, as I say, will be in the description. The other players we've got in this match, we've got FFA, who's playing as the blue team, and he's ranked in the 800s in quick match. We've also got a player called Philharmonic, who's playing as yellow. He's a very good player, he's ranked in the top 200. And we've got a player named Klopp. He's unranked, so he doesn't play quick match, but so he's a bit of an unknown for this. We were at random positions for this game, and what you can see is I've started in the top left, and I'd say that's probably the best position you can start in, especially for the early game. It just gives you good access. You've got good access to ore, you've got a clear way to expand, and it's a part where people are usually familiar with because, of course, in the quick matches you either start in the top left or the bottom right. Personally, I like the top left best because if you can see the orientation of the ore refineries, it means your ore trucks can easily enter in and out without having to go around them. Now, so far what I'm doing is I'm going for the typical quick match start as you would in a 1v1 or any other match. With free-for-all though, what you can do is you can focus more on other buildings, because people are generally a little less aggressive. In free-for-all matches. The reason is obviously if you attack another team, then while you're attacking another team can attack you. So people do tend to hold back a little bit more. And for that reason, I'm going to build the radar dome a bit earlier than I would usually do it. I know some people sometimes comment on why I don't build a radar dome earlier on, but it's just basically a compromise. While I'm building a radar dome now, what I could be doing is I could be building another war factory and getting more tanks, or building another ore refinery to improve my... At the moment I'm just scouting the map. It looks like we started in the corners. Right, you can see actually there's some blue troops there, and I think that's FFA. And if you see in the top right there's no base there, so I think what FFA's actually done is he's actually gone to the middle and set up his MCV there. Now that's very, very brave, since you put yourself in the middle in a free-for-all match. Where are all the other teams going to go first? They're going to go right to the middle. So that's pretty brave by FFA there. Because basically he's going to get attacked by probably all teams early on. So that's quite unusual. Oh, he's already been defeated. Someone's already killed him. It's also that at the time he must have spent actually taking his MCV from the corner to the middle would have meant he would have been, far behind in building. Right, now I think I know who's, I think that's just confirmed it. Philharmonic in the yellow, who's on the other side of the map. He's obviously attacked FFA early on, as soon as he realised that he was trying to set up in the middle, because in the middle you have a better access to ore. Although I would never try it in a free-for-all match, doing that. Well, I don't really, it's too far for your MCV to move on this map anyway, but... yeah, it was a bit of an ambitious thing. Now what I'm doing now is I'm attacking Philharmonic right now because he's just defeated FFA, so he's going to be a bit out of position, a bit weakened at this point, so I want to do this attack early on. And yeah, it doesn't look like he's actually lost too many tanks in that match for FFA, because he's still got quite a few left. I'm just going down, scouting his base there, see if I can get a construction yard kill. Yeah, I played this map quite a while ago. I've realised you should hold down Q in it, or while you attack buildings, so you can move your tanks around more. I might go over that a bit more in another video. Right, so what I'm going to do at the moment is I'm just going to keep on trying to apply pressure, because Philharmonic, I think, is probably the main threat in this game. And I want to keep really want to keep the fight at his base. So yeah, I'm just going to keep on sending. I'm also going to be building some MCVs. As you can see, he's going for me as well, but I think I've got more tanks at the moment, and I'm already nearly there. Actually, you can see on the radar, he's actually pulling back, which is really good for me. It means my base is going to be safe for now. And I'm sure I'll have to get the construction yard kill at the moment. And yeah, there was no chance there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. What you have to do is you have to get the balance right between killing tanks and destroying the base, because if you don't get all the buildings destroyed, they always can do a counter attack, and if you haven't weakened the tanks at all, the numbers, then they're gonna outnumber you really badly. Because you can see he has got quite good numbers of tanks. Yeah, I'm probably better off building tanks at the moment, to be honest. And you can see my ore patches, I haven't been expanding my base as well as I could have. Actually, I'm going to take that MCV up. I'm going to move it to the right, because I think Philharmonic's probably going to come for me at the moment. And if I move that MCV to the right, and he attacks my base and I destroy his, I'll be safe. So you can see I've just built an ore refinery there, so I'm going to have an ore refinery to plant down once my MCV gets to the top right of the map. That's where F-Flow should have started. I'm just hoping he hasn't seen my MCV. He does have a radar dome, so probably take out the power plant first. He might be on low power already though, so I'm not sure. But you can just see from the... Well, my radar dome's gone, but you could see from the radar dome how many yellow tanks he had. It was absolutely huge. Yeah, I don't know whether that's a mistake or not. It makes me easier to spot, but yeah. I just wanted to get the power plant built before. There is another player in this called Plop. So as long as yellow doesn't see my base. Just a race against time, really. And hopefully he's not built any sneaky ore silos on the hills, on the cliffs. That's always annoying.
Silos needed. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Oh yeah, I would have had a stream of ore trucks travelling to that ore refinery. Actually, that might have given them a clue if I hadn't been that quick.
Cancel. Building.
Vehicle reporting.
And yeah, I've still got some tanks left there. So what I'm going to need to do now is I'm going to need to just focus on building back up and just pray that red doesn't attack me. Because red, Klopp, who's playing in the red, has been quite quiet up to this point. He hasn't been attacking or anything. And what I'm probably going to try and do is I'm going to obviously build my war factories back up. Keep on building tanks. I'm also going to build an information centre because I'm going to want that satellite. Because Klopp's had a long time to build up, and he might have, I don't know what he's got in his base. He might have loads and loads of Tesla coils. He might have loads of tanks just jam-packed in there. So I'm really going to want to get some visibility on before I attack him. Yeah. Right, so what I can see from his base is that he's not expanding that much, which is a good thing. Although I did see a service depot, so maybe he's built an MCV, maybe he's built another base somewhere else. So yeah, I'm just trying to get, there are areas that I can't see, like in the bottom middle maybe, he's expanded to there. He might be getting, he might be in the middle a little bit, although I can't see any signs of that right now.
Construction complete. Building.
So yeah, I've got my information centre down, so the satellite will be on countdown. Just building a radar dome as well, and I'm gonna, yeah, you can see I've got too many ore trucks and only one refinery.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
So I've got, yeah, plenty of, yeah, the ore's coming in. And once I build my radar dome, I can build another
Building.
Or refinery.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. New construction options.
Right, that's a bit better now because I've got a radar dome. I can't see any signs of red. Obviously, you can see that there's that middle part and that bottom middle where he could have expanded, where I wouldn't necessarily see him. What I saw on his base, I saw some flamethrowers. That's not too bad. Flamethrowers are generally strong against infantry. I also saw some dogs, which is a bit of a weird choice. You wouldn't particularly go for dogs in a multiplayer match. The only map I use dogs on really is the Hills Have Eyes, and that's to do with the civilians. That's a bit of a weird map. Although a lot of people do play it on multiplayer. I used to play it a lot, but I mean, there's always matches on Hills Have Eyes, but I got a little bit bored of it because I played possibly a few too many matches just on that map. I like to try the different maps. But Arena Valley Extreme and Hills Have Eyes matches are quite easy to get. All at glitters as well, and all the gem matches, which I'm not too keen on. Where you got just tons of gems. I usually find it gets too laggy for me. And when you've got a lot of units on.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
And like it's the same thing happens every time really. Right, so now I've got my satellite. I can see that he's got tanks there, and yep, I'm just going to attack. He's got flamethrowers in his base.
Unit ready. Building.
He's got some tanks, but I'm probably building.
Building.
I'll probably have a stronger economy, I think.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Right, it looks like he's actually only got one war factory, which means he's going to be building tanks very quickly.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
So yeah, he's noticed me now, and he's he's got 2 information centres. I've just destroyed one of his information centres. He's got another one, which is a bit of a weird choice. I don't think building an extra information centre gets you any bonuses. Building 2 more war factories, of course, gives you the tank building speed bonus, where you can build tanks more quickly. And we can see that he's actually, in fact, he's built a service depot, but he's only got 1 base, because he could have built MCVs and expanded, which you do want to expand on this map. It's very, very important. You can see, I know my base is tiny right now, but yeah, even if usually you just expand further and further to the middle on this map. And yep, this is over. It's just a case of destroying those last few flamethrowers. Right, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.